Oh, what a spot there.
Right.
Hmm?
Right, look at the box.
What up, YouTube? It's me, your favourite here. As a short video today. I thought I'd give. I don't know if I mentioned it. Thought I'd get you to give an update on Liam. I mentioned the other day. We had like a couple of. Was it 2 or 3 people come round on Friday?
Oh, there's a couple. Well, the second one cancelled actually.
Oh.
I was about trying to find it.
It's definitely a spot that weren't there before.
Sorry, I'm just eating cake.
Yeah, he had a lady come round on Friday when we were here. Kind of strange one, wasn't it?
She was from the special needs early years service, which is more did you say educational?
Yeah.
Educational. Sort of things.
It's kind of like we were trying to do what's... How can I put it? Trying to do what's best for him and what we think's best for him. But then they're kind of like, you've got to stop doing this and stop doing that. So it's hard to know. And so I was saying, it's like, well, what, so you want us to not give him what he wants, if you know what I mean?
It's hard, because like I say, one of the main things is he has a portable DVD player, which when he comes down in the morning, that's the first thing, he has that on. And he has a DVD playing, whether he's watching it or not. He has that DVD player playing.
Sound, like. He barely watches it.
And he constantly wants the DVD changing. When he does watch it, he's mainly rewinding back through a scene. Like he could do the same scene about 15 times over.
I mean, it's on all day, but he doesn't
watch a whole film. Or he'll fast forward to the credits and stuff like that. Another thing he likes to do, which I don't know how he does it, but he changes the DVD to different languages and audio descriptive and stuff like that, and he'll actually sit there like he's watching it in Japanese or so that's something that's... The DVD player came after his issues started, more so when they progressed, and I think that's an autistic trait of his, isn't it, really? And also apparently the background noise is a sensory thing. He needs that constant background sound.
So it's that confusion of like, you get told by one person one thing, then you get told by something else. That's why he's doing it,
and somebody else says, oh well, you don't want him to rule your life.
Yeah, you don't want him to rule your life.
You can't have it on all the time.
You can't have it on all the time, but then you have like other people going,
this is why he's doing it.
This is why he's doing it, and do stuff to make him relaxed. And it's like, well, I know this is a relaxing thing. I know tonight when I go to bed, I'm going to hide it.
Yeah.
And tomorrow morning's going to be an absolute nightmare because the first thing he's going to do when he comes down.
It's like saying, I don't know, music, because he likes music as well, doesn't he? But it's like somebody who might like music all the time, you know. Some people have the radio on in the background and stuff because it relaxes them. It's like saying, no, you're not allowed.
It was difficult because the light, I don't know.
It made me feel like she was calling us bad parents kind of thing.
That's you always get.
You get very defensive, like, oh my god, this, you know what I mean?
Are we doing a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? Because I've been saying to you for a while, haven't I, about the DVD player, saying, is that something we should be cutting out? But then when you speak to other people, and I remember I was at one of the meetings, it was
the occupational therapy, wasn't it?
Yeah, they turned around and said, well, you do what you feel is going to keep him in the best.
Because the other issue we've got is that...
I was interrupting me.
No, sorry. No, because it ties into what you were saying. Sorry. Carry on.
No, carry on.
You do the best one.
No.
Carry on.
No, carry on.
I was going to say, because the other issue we have is the speech and language side of things. Oh, he's going to suck now. He's such a... I thought he was coming to the end of his sentence, which is why I then piped up. I do apologise. You're a tool.
You finished?
Just carry on.
I can't remember what I was saying now.
You were saying about when we went to occupational therapy and she said do what
do what's best for him. But it is confusing, but we'll get there. It's just, I don't know. It's like, I think obviously there's a lot of kids and a lot of kids that are going to have issues and blah blah. So obviously they can't. I'm not expecting them to give special treatment for Liam, but it's hard when obviously not all of them are interacting. So because they're not all interacting, obviously they can't unless they had like a meeting about Liam. It's kind of like it's difficult. I'm not blaming them.
And she didn't really know much about sensory issues either, if you realise.
So she's kind of like going, oh, you need to turn that off and that shouldn't be on. We need to start doing this and we need to start doing that. And it's kind of like, and like you were saying the speech and language one, like she didn't realise he had sensory issues.
No, she didn't realise he had sensory issues. And it's like, well, how can you give my son speech and language therapy when you don't know the problems he's got? You know, it confuses me. It really baffles me. Even though they had all the letters, they've had a letter from the consultant, and every time he's been to see somebody, it's, you know, a letter's sent to all the professionals that are involved, but obviously they don't understand. So it's kind of like, well,
it's just difficult.
It's really hard because, as you said, you get someone telling you one thing, got someone tell you another, and then you start to think, am I in the wrong kind of, you know what I mean?
Kind of like, have we done this? Have we?
But it's not, because we were quite laid back about when his issues really started, which was, 12 months of age? He started doing his wheel spinning, and he was never able to put stuff in his mouth or anything like that, which now we realise that was a sensory issue because he smelled stuff rather than putting it in his mouth first. And so, you know, these issues
So is
have
that
been
at
going...
Anfield?
I don't know.
Those pictures that were on Just was at Anfield.
It's moved, hasn't he?
No?
Oh, has it not moved yet? Didn't they say they were moving the stadium when we
Where
went
was
on
them
the tour?
shots from?
Don't know.
Sorry to dive. We've had a tour around Anfield,
It
and
always looks completely different.
they were just doing helicopter shots of Anfield, and seriously, Anfield's a shithole. It's literally
It's in a residential.
It's like you're walking down a council estate, and all of a sudden you come to the entrance of a football stadium.
It's a nice stadium.
No, it's a
but
nice
just in an
stadium,
awful
but just
area,
where it
really.
is, it's like
It's kind of like actually the area down the road.
I just
from here.
it's kind of like what I don't know where they got them aerial shots. Then I mean, God,
It's probably just the city that was. They've come from a certain angle. But anyway, what were we saying there? Yeah, so his issues started a long time ago, and we were kind of like, at first, we'll be fine, he'll catch up, he'll do this, he'll do that, and then it did get to a point where it was like, especially this year, you have to excuse my awful fringe, it's so long and I haven't straightened it today. This year...
I don't give a crap what you think about my beard.
My fringe really needs cutting. I need to message my hairdresser. This year it developed really quickly. I think over the space of about 6 months things got a lot worse and new things come in. And even after we realised there were issues, more stuff still developed. And so, you know, it's not like we've caused the issue by giving him a DVD player, because he never used to have the DVD player. So, you know, and
there's a lot of stuff.
It's really hard.
A prime example is one of the vlogs I did the other day. I think we were outside the church waiting at the dance class. It's a bit like he's trying to open the door or something, and then he picks up a stick and he runs. And he goes, okay, let's go. And that's something he always does. Okay, let's go.
Whenever he gets a stick or something like a wand or something in his hand, he'll do that
so he
same
goes, okay,
phrase.
let's go. But then he got distracted by something that was on the end, and he just completely forgot about it. That's got the kind of stuff that he does.
He does a lot of scripting as well, like from... Even though his speech and language is very delayed, he can reel off things, or sometimes just mumble certain scenes which he's seen on the films that he watches. He does a lot of scripting, and it comes like he'll act the scene out, and you just got no idea what he's acting out. It's really hard.
But like they've given us tasks that we've got to do, like the speech and language, to get him to say certain things and blah blah, and he won't do it with us.
Some of the stuff, we've liked it, but with his
he
sister,
won't do it, but he'll do it with his sister.
she did really well.
Yeah, she did really
Some
well.
of the targets they've got for him, like naming 10 everyday objects. He can't even say his name. Do you know what I mean? He can't. I just think, oh my God, there's a lot. I mean, he's meant to start nursery in January as well, which is going to be. a tough one because
I'm half and half with it. I think it might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing, but I think
well,
I think
I think
it's
it's
gotta
just
be.
getting it in there though. It's just the whole,
Mm.
because we can't communicate properly, and because of his delayed development as well. He's not potty trained, so he's in nappies. He's 3 weeks time. And generally at nursery they don't like you to send them in nappies. They like them to be potty
Yeah,
trained.
but they've said
But hopefully because he has got the additional needs, then they'll change him. But
but we'll see. But yeah, I was lazy today. Like it, I didn't do one yesterday, did I? I did a video, but it was just me sitting there doing the stuff I got from the charity shop. So 2 lazy days. I apologise.
I just wanna.
But I wanted to do an update because I know Laura who watches our videos. She's I'm trying to think of the word. She's shown interest in the past.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think she might be in the same situation. So I'd just like to give updates and just
Let anybody know who's
Let
watching
anybody
if
know,
you've got the same
anything.
issues that you're not on your own and it is hard.
And also, if you've got any advice,
Yeah, if
you're
you've got any
dealing with it
tips
and you've got
or
any tips, holler at your boy.
any groups or any, because there's nothing in this area either we live. There's no parent groups for children with the same.
It kind of feels like sometimes you just kind of like gone. Well, he's just got to go into the normal school system, and it's gonna be hard for him. We know it's gonna be hard, but it's kind of tough shit. So there you go. But
If he doesn't, that's the thing though. If he can't go to call it a normal school, but it's a mainstream school, to get him into a specialist school, they have to have what's called a EHCP, educational. Oh, what is it called? Educational and healthcare plan, which can take 6 to 9 months to sort out. Apparently, you have to go through the council and stuff. But yeah, because the whole thing of him with people behind him and people approaching him, and he doesn't interact with children of his age either. He kind of like he's that at them, isn't he? Really. But I don't know. It is worrying, and it does hurt your head, and you do think, what am I going to do for him? What can we do for him? And because you want him to progress, but you don't want to force him, make him even more uncomfortable. So it's kind of like, and because he can't speak to tell you, no, I'm not happy with that, or I'm not doing that, or that makes me happy. It's hard, isn't it?
we'll deal with it.
Yeah. But yeah.
But anyway, I thought we'd give you an update, but for now, see you tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a sales update for last week. And she might be on it, I don't know. We'll see. She ain't avoid all the time.
Okay, French side.
It's
Horrendous.
kind of, I don't know if you noticed, but I think we've got about 10 seconds worth of talking in there.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Because you literally just switch it on and Shell turns into, hi, it's the Shell Show. Da, 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 da.
I'm really not like that.
Da, da, da.
Such, as I said, you're a tool. Behave.
Peace out. See you tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay beautiful. Blow my kiss.